I am going to be talking about how my month is going to be next week, just a little insight on that, and how my week has been this week. I'm going to start off by saying Saturday first, because my lives always are on Fridays. So Saturday and Sunday, you never really know what I do until I mention it the other week when I'm on live. And if you can hear a blunder in the background or noise, don't mind it. We're preparing for a birthday celebration for tomorrow. So that's why. If you hear any background noises, also I will be muting in case it's too much noise while I'm here. Right now for my hair, I don't have any rubber bands to close these tiny braids. So they're gonna keep on being loosening. Let's see. Hello, Alex. Welcome back to the channel. I'm just waiting for everyone else to join. But how has your week been so far? Yes, you're the first one to show up this live. You're the first one to show up this live. Let me open my planner so I can have it already ready to start saying how my week has been from Saturday of last week, which was the 31st. Hello. I'm gonna have to end it fast today, well, earlier, just because I do have things that I need to be ready for. And I also plan to go to a workout after this, so it's going to be about 30 to 35 minutes for this live. Right now, it's only showing me that one person's on the live. But as you can tell, I flat ironed my hair this week. It needs a wash. More than likely, it's going to be Sunday I'm going to wash my hair. And just for today's purpose of me hitting up my workout later tonight, I placed braids in front of my hair. And then just another braid because it was flat ironed, but it's already too wavy. So I needed to do that so it's not in the way. Do you have any questions for me besides what I have been doing this weekend and this whole week? Is there any questions that you would like to ask me? Yes, I remember you. I think last live I did have my nails done. Now they chipped away pretty easily because I didn't have them do them in gel, only because that day I was on a budget. So let me show you. So now they're just regular again, but because the shape that I have them filed was like an oval shape, the rest of my fingernails, they chipped away. So now they're kind of uneven. They're tiny again, which not the best of like what I was hoping for them to like stick through for this weekend that's coming up next week. But I'm gonna retouch them. I might just place white nail polish on them rather than doing them again in French tip. So it all depends how I feel. And if you can't tell, I have my wardrobe in February themed. All the pinks of my wardrobe are finally on display. I am incorporating brown as well, red, white, and black, but majority of the clothing pieces will be pink, different shades of pink, browns, a little bit of tans, a little bit of purple like this shirt. I am so ready to wear this shirt, but I'm waiting for a specific day to wear it. And then I have just a few black attire and clothing pieces just for when I wear them, like something fancy or casual, formal for school. But other than that, definitely you'll be seeing me wearing a lot of pink. No, not full-blown pink, but maybe a pink shirt with leggings, or a pink shirt with regular colored jeans, different shades, different washes of jeans. While I wait for everyone else to come on and join the live, let me see. Oh, I didn't even realize someone did. That was my mother. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. I would think making my live earlier would be better for everyone, but I'm pretty sure maybe 9 p.m. would have been better, but it's just to trying it out for this month. That one came out okay. Okay. Well, I'm just going to begin, just because I'm going to post my lives regardless. So Saturday last week, I had work, and it was actually slow, surprisingly. Actually, wait, I'm confusing it with the other weekend. Okay, that day was pretty okay. Yeah, very casual. I did drive that day to work, so that was nice. That day was very windy. I did not expect it to be windy at all, like too windy. But when I closed, the moment I went back to the car to drive back home, very breezy and windy outside. So there was that. Hi, I'm talking about my week. I'm just starting now, so you didn't miss anything just yet. I'm going to be posting this regardless, and I do have a time limit for me going on my live today, which would just be 30 minutes. So that is why I'm just getting started, and if anyone misses it, they're more than likely feel free to just watch it on my channel, because I'll be posting it. But yes, so Saturday, not too cold. Saturday, not too cold, but it was actually nice, and it was just breezy when I left work. Like, actually, it was breezy. Yes, new hairstyle for today, and also flat ironed until I have my wash day on Sunday. It all depends. So yeah, I did drive to work Saturday. Now Sunday, I used my bike a little bit in the morning, but then I ended up using the car only because it started to rain. It started drizzling where I stay. So that day was in the morning. Now I was asked to arrive a little bit earlier just because an employee, a team member, they're called team members, but just employees. My coworkers, there it goes. My coworker that shift who had the opening shift before I came in for morning shift, I was told that she wasn't feeling well, so she was going to leave early. Little did I know, no update at all. I went in and it was so slow. Like, she only said she only had one bowl that was ordered, which was online. So I was like, okay, like, I'm already here, and my mom ended up taking the car after I drove myself and us to work so I could make it on time. And eventually it started flowing a little bit more during the afternoon, like when she was about to leave. So after that, no big groups, people ordering off our menu, which was okay. What did I do? Who was after me? I left at 5 that day. Tips wasn't the best that day, but still okay. We also have credit tips also on as when we log in. I will say though, I want to reach the goal that our manager has for us this month, where we need to promote as much as bowls as we can of the new monthly special. So I'm excited for that once I am back in the store to work. Now Sunday, that was already Sunday. And Sunday after work, I was picked up and then we ended up eating at the beach. We wanted to eat at this taco place, but they were unfortunately closed that day. So we ended up just eating at this Cuban spot. I am going to be completely honest, that was not the best food I have eaten. Not the worst, but not the greatest, just to like end off the day of eating. I still ate, though I'm not just gonna waste the food completely. Reasons why I say this, it was a new spot opened near our beach. Now the fries, it tasted like the oil that you use for the fries, like not really even like the, it was just unsatisfying, unpleasant to eat. But yes, that was that. And then Monday, same thing. I'm going to have my classes till like end of May for this term. So my schedule for basically until May is going to be just school, working out, and other things that I plan myself to do. So Monday class, it was pretty interesting. It was just math. Math ended up being a good lesson that was taught from my professor. What did I have else that day? I think I had something, I can't remember off the bat. I should have written it down. Let me see if I've written it down in between. Let's see. But I did some schoolwork in the library for sure. That's what I did. Okay, Tuesday, I went to class again. This was for my English class. Now, I did drive. I drove to the gym. I hit glutes because I ended up purchasing a membership for this gym that I go to. So I'm so excited to go because after this live, once the car is back to the house, I would definitely be driving it to go hit some glutes again because today also is a glute day on Fridays. And let's see. I think I can't remember. That is so bad. Okay, now Wednesday. I will say though these past few days, not the greatest sleep either. So that's something needs to be reset and fixed. Anyways, Wednesday. This was the first ever run for the spring term for my run club, finally. So that went really smoothly. We completed 2.1 miles. My goal is to do 3.1 miles. Because the new members didn't show up for like the time set frame for them to join us to do a mile, just because they're gravitating in running, that we ended up just doing 2.1 miles. And also some of the members, they weren't consistent really. Only like 3 other members, without including me, have been running because they're preparing for a run that they're going to be doing, and I'm so excited for them. That's this month. And then the other 2, not just yet, but they did really well. Like the flow of us doing the jogging, we did a really slow pace today. Now, like I wanted to be structured, is the first group a faster pace, and then the second group very slow, and we'll just go with their pace. But we ended up just doing a semi-slow pace and then ran 2.1 miles. And afterwards, we just sat down at the bench, chatted a little bit. It started to become a little bit breezier again because the sun was going down, but the weather itself running so good. I even wore a sweater, and I've never worn a sweater for the whole time when I'm running or an activity. Yes, I remember you, Audrey. Hi, Audrey. It's good to see you. Is that like a translator? I'm so sorry. I just would like to know before anything's like said in the chat because I do not want to have the disabledness on my lives consistently. Okay. Now Thursday, I hit 4.68k subscribers, and I'm just so happy and pleased, and I thank each and every one of you that support me. So it's little by little, it's just little by little, it's continuing, and I'm loving it. Now Thursday, class as well. This day, class went okay. It wasn't the best, it was okay. Again, the teacher is still passive aggressive. I don't think it's gonna change, but I'm just honestly sticking through with her as my professor. Now she does like me, and I do the most that I can and try to do the structure in the way that she wants it to be, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to help me pass her class. So that's that. And I have to start also, once I do her assignments, to send it to another professor or someone aside from that class to give me good feedback, so I then make sure and know that it is actually well put together to have it as a great or good passable grade for that class. Now Friday. Today's Friday. What else did I do Thursday actually? Oh, going back to Wednesday. So Wednesday, I had bags to hand my members. Now the members who were very consistent and also the members who showed up for Wednesday. So we took a picture. We won this thing that we're doing, a little friendly competition with the clubs, within the clubs at my college campus. So it's called the Olympics Club. Basically what you do is you attend Student Life's events. There's certain ones out of like the whole, I don't know, 100 events that they create like monthly. They select ones that are like definitely that need to be reached with the points. What I mean by that, there's some that's 10 points, there's one that's 30, and there's one that's 50. Each person is worth 50 points to gain the points for the club you're representing, to then win first to third place. So first place last term, I think the same rules or what's the award for first place is the same. It's like having a party at Dave & Buster's. The other one is second place is movie theater tickets, and then the third one was swing bags. So we received swing bags. Now we were first place, but regardless of that, I handed it to them. They're very grateful for it. I'm trying to see. There was a lunchbox in there. Some, I think blue light glasses or just clear glasses that were gifted in there. Gum. There was like the baseball gum, that little packet. The swing bag itself, and a Gatorade water bottle, and as well a Nike headband. I for sure grabbed the bag that had the Nike headband because I, here and there, wear headbands. And that navy blue, so nice. And the little Nike check mark, I've never had one before, owned one. So I finally have one, and I'll be using it. Hello. I can make that maybe a consideration, the SpongeBob dance, for one of my shorts. But as of right now, not right now, because there's no song playing. I could obviously sing it myself, but I just don't want to. But I would definitely put them to consideration as a short to do the SpongeBob dance again. Hello? Hi. Okay, now for, let's see. Now for Friday, which is today, what I did, honestly, yesterday, not the greatest sleep, like, at all. It seems like I'm being hysterical about it, but it's just me being very, like, goodness, like, I need my rest. Anyways, yeah, today, Friday, very chill. I did have this tutoring appointment, but I ended up canceling only because I didn't go in person today for school. That was that. And I did have a run that was planned today, but only one person ended up doing the attendance that we have. So we weren't just going to continue on having our run today. So I ended up just canceling it for everybody, telling them, and then next week we'll have a run. Now the run will be on a Friday, because Wednesday next week we will be having a collab event that I created with our ping pong club. That's gonna help us, particularly my club and the other person's club, but my club, because this is an event we're hosting, and right off the bat, when your team creates a club, it is approved, it's worth 50 points automatically. So that'll help us in the Olympics club, and I'm excited for that. Now, there was going to be an event that we wanted to have hosted on the 12th next week, but it ended up being declined and unapproved, only because they said that it was short notice for the 1.5 mile we were trying to do on campus. That's not true though, because we made sure to request the form in the facility area like 2 weeks in advance before they ended up showing us that whether we'll be approved or not. So once I see my advisor next week, Tuesday, I'm going to, since she's going to be on campus with me, I'd rather just have us request to do the same event, just not February themed anymore, but make it as a spring theme for next month. Because what's up with them saying no? Like, it was gonna be so well to have that back to back. The 11th, a club event, we host 50 points. Our own 1.5 mile, basically a running event on campus. That's 100 points already on the get-go. But yes, okay, now let's see. I haven't eaten yet dinner, so I'm just waiting. Once the car comes back, I'll purchase something most likely, or if my mom made something here, I'll see. But she's busy herself right now. And then after this, I'm planning to do glutes today for working out. So that's that. Now tomorrow, a big day ahead of me. We're going to be celebrating a birthday. And we're going to be celebrating a birthday. I have an appointment for something, so I'll be going to that afterwards. And then, let's see. Yes, so that's going to be all the way to the morning. So I'm going to be one of the people who will be setting up for the birthday party. After that, midway, I'm going to have my appointment. Then while I'm on that side of town, not funny enough, but once I left the store, this was how long ago? This was Sunday. This was the last Sunday, the 25th of January, when I went to the store. So when I went to Pink, the lady in the register forgot to take off the little Let me show you. I won't show you the whole thing because I don't know if it will demonetize me or just disable chat. But one of the undergarments that I purchased, she left this on it, and I'm like, dude. The moment I realized, because I purchased two, I already wore the other one. That's in the dirty clothes. That'll be washed soon. But a basic black one, which is essential, she left it on there. So that's my plan, to just bring it with me on the car. After that, because the amount of items I purchased and what it was worth, they ended up packing this in the bag, which is cute. It's like their Valentine's theme. So it's a little doggy of that. And it's cherry theme. So I really like it. But that is recently how my life has been going. I am going to be going out of town very, very soon. So I am excited for that. It's gonna be like a little break, but at the same time, in the back of my head, I'm like, oh my goodness, like school, it's not hard. It's only there's certain inconveniences that end up happening. That's one thing I forgot to mention, which I'm gonna mention now. It was, I believe, oh wait, okay, if you were here last live or you ended up watching it after missing it and it's posted on my channel, Friday, I went to the event. So that event, it went okay. It went good. It went nice. Now, the only thing before going to the event, I was picked up, and since I had to go somewhere, other family members of mine, they ended up being picked up by a relative of mine. So it was just my mom who picked me up. While we were about to go on the highway, or we were already on the highway, but not yet, where you have the loop area, it was the car. So the car broke down. Not really broke down. There was something wrong with the engine in the front. I don't remember this description or the name correctly. What was the issue? It's this little tool, little part piece of the vehicle in the front. There's 4 different ones. Well, it all depends what car you have. So there's 4 different like boxes, I think, and 2 of them already broke down. Well, 1 already broke down, but this would be the second one that broke down. I don't remember what number it was because my uncle, he ended up arriving to help us. That was like, see, that was an inconvenience. This whole month, last week of January, and then this whole month, right now, these weeks, it has been a bit much. There are so many inconveniences right now, but still going about my days and life and just making sure that I'm still doing what I need to do. So that happened. So luckily, we were already going to be turning right in the highway before you go on the actual loop and then just cars speeding. There's a little spot where it's not really the road. You know, it's like the white lines, and then there's a little gap where you could possibly, in my head, I always think like intrusive thoughts like, why don't I just go there when there's traffic and then go in? But anyways, so it was the worst spot ever to be stuck on the highway. If we had to pull over going on the little like loop on the left side and also the right side, it was very much more narrower, and we would definitely have been hit with a car flying by and not really like paying attention. So we waited about 30 minutes, I think, 20 minutes. So still a good time. Like, I was picked up enough where I still had a chance to be ready to going out that day on Friday. Now I can say it because it already happened. So that event what? Wait. I had a Snickers and the dust just came. Okay. No, it wasn't too bad. Hold on, I need a cough real quick. Okay. Now, the event I went was an electronic dance party / indie rock. So not really EDM, it was more that genre, indie pop. It went okay, it went good. And yes, so in my head I'm like, this is so inconvenient. The day I am going, this is happening. I'm like, okay, I still have time. By the time we left campus, it was like 5 something. And then when he arrived, it was like 6:30, I believe. So still a good amount of time to go to the event because the event started at 9 p.m., which I ended up not going right away. I was planning to go at 9 p.m., but I ended up going like around 10:30. So I didn't stay, or 10, I think. Okay, what is it? This is my first time ever going. Basically, it's not really a specific artist. I think it was just a DJ who had a set with different types of music for that genre. And then they just play it. You jam out with other people. Obviously, since it is an 18+ event, it contained being like in a disco. I'm gonna just say disco in Spanish just because I don't know so much about lives yet. I haven't done my studying for the guidelines for lives, but disco. If you hear Spanish music and they call it disco, you know what that means, like that sort of vibe, like indoors. So that was what it was, and they had this like little pit, and then the minute you enter the place, you're like on the second floor already. Then like a little bit tiny stairs, you're on the little pit, and then upstairs. They have upstairs too. It was, what else was it? That's where I wore, if I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, I only posted like one thing about me, which was I was in this black and red dress, very nice, and then I just I just ended up wearing some boot heels with it, and then I ended up bringing a coat because it was cold that night. Now what I mean by inconveniences too is because the person who I was going to be attending that event ended up canceling on me on Monday that week. So I was like, okay, like it's okay, like I'm just gonna go by myself. That's totally fine. Like have it as like a little solo date and just like, what is it called? Just enjoying my own company, which is no problem. So then after that, me already knowing that, then us being stuck like in traffic, well, us being stuck on almost the highway, that happened. Arrive, get changed, I did my curls. My curls looked really nice that day because in my head too, I needed enough time for my curls to also dry. So when I ended up going to the event, it was still good with my curls. And yeah, that was those inconveniences. Now there's another one I was gonna bring up because I just mentioned that, but I think it was mainly just the car one. Let's see what else. So I can remember. There's a little inconvenience for Sunday when I had work. We didn't end up leaving. We didn't end up just going back home quickly. Like I said, we ate dinner outside, which was near the beach, which was okay. It was just in my head, I just wanted to start working on some assignments. Let's see. But that was basically it. That was really it. Those are like the two main things. And like I mentioned, tomorrow I have a birthday party. So I will be attending there and I have an appointment. And then I'm going to not return it. I'm just going to bring my receipt and have them take the little alarm. What is it called? Do you know what it is called? But take it out. and then after that head back to the party. So then once we clean up, we have the car. My mom needs a car, and then head back home. Let's see. And then Sunday, I'll be working. I checked, I was supposed to be going in a little earlier, but when I checked the update on my email, I'm going in a little later, not too late, just 30 minutes later, which is fine. And that's that. Hopefully tips are good that day, on Sunday. I do know or heard now, I'm not really so big on football, surprisingly, to most people, but I've been told, and also am aware now that it's going to be Super Bowl. I know Bad Bunny will be performing, so a lot of people from my family is excited about that. And yeah, who are you guys rooting for if you guys watch it? That night I was going to go out, but no. Was like, more likely I'm just gonna go out to work out and then watch it on wherever we're gonna be watching it. Seahawks, okay. Okay, Seahawks, okay, yeah. I saw Seahawks against Patriots, if I'm not mistaken. Did any of them win last year? Or was it two different teams that made it to the Super Bowl? Also, we thought it was another factor to why people didn't show up to the run today or have attendance was because, oh no? Wait, what were the different teams? Was because Super Bowl is like on its way. And then to answer back your question, because I saw it somewhere here. Which EDM vlog? No, that's coming soon. That will be coming soon. That's a different event that I found, and I'm excited for it. Ah, that whole thing, okay. Well, this live is gonna be cut soon, like 40. I'll push it to 45 minutes. But okay. Oh yes, I completely. That slipped my mind. The whole Taylor Swift thing, and Chiefs. Didn't they win too, Chiefs? I don't remember. I heard that there was where they had their wedding vows or weddings. They ended up buying that place, and now everyone's like mad about them for doing so. And I think that like obviously now it's their own property. But that's what I came recently, like scrolling through a feed, I think last week, about that. But let's see. And for the big picture of this month, what I'm looking forward to is hitting the goal 5K subscribers. Almost there. Not almost where it's like 4.9, but close enough where I'm feeling it. And obviously, again, Habit by itself, consistency, and also just, I'm so excited. And let's see what else do I have. Next week also, there's going to be this event that I'm going to attend to. It's for my college. We were asked, I actually took the initiative to ask, hey, is it possible that we can collab with Student Life? That is so beneficial. For one, Club Olympics, but also just to meet new people too. So that day is basically, that event specifically is literally a day to like meet new people. So that's gonna be pretty nice. So I have to actually email them. I'm gonna email Saturday. I'm gonna email tomorrow while I'm on my way to my appointment on my phone, if it's possible. If not, then I'll just wait till I have my computer to do it. But to also make sure to remind that we're just going to have a table for our club out and display, so it can also help us promote our club too. And then I think the week following that on Wednesday, there's this yoga event that they're gonna have. They're gonna have a acai bowl. So 2 and 2 put together when I had asked if we could collab for that event also. Running, health, yoga, movement, physical movement. Acai, a healthy alternative for a food or snack. So that'd be great. And then I was told that the instructor, she's going to be a little late. So once the event actually starts like 11:30, she had the idea of like, oh, it would be nice if you guys can like warm us up or warm them up before starting the actual yoga. I was like, that sounds like a good idea. Now I have class like the minute it begins. So I asked my officer if they can. And I just hope they execute it really well, just to give a good first impression of it and just making the environment or like the mood lively. But yes, hello, I'm back. But yes, you just missed the few events that I'll be lagging. Am I lagging still? Nay, nay, nay. Am I lagging still? Let me know. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay, so the thing you only missed was just me going off about the events I'm going to be. Yes, I did. Okay, the events I'm going to be collabing with Student Life. And this is an opportunity to promote the club and also to meet other people. Like it's a good networking environment event that's going to be happening that they're hosting. And because collabing, I'm pretty sure what they said last time is that when you do so, it helps you earn points and actually beneficial, like 50 points. To those points are towards the Olympics club, which this year, last term, we won 3rd place, but we were going to win 1st place until they kind of like shot a message, like a little like update, like, oh, let's see who's 1st place right now, like kind of like a hoop. Let's see who's in 1st place, to then like make other clubs like what's the word? Not high-sided. That's not a word. This, I guess, cautious. We'll just use cautious. But basically, for them, yeah, high-sided, I think. Anyways, basically for them to be alerted of like them needing to put some more work in, because my club is like really new. Now it might be a year now, but the beginning, oh no, we were 1st place. We could have won the David Buster's tickets. Eventually, the other clubs, they do have more benefit because one specifically, it works with an actual like kind of corporation or like a bigger group. They just have that club like in our campus. That makes sense. Like it's called Make-A-Wish. So that Make-A-Wish is very big, like very big business corporation. So yeah, but that's what you missed. And because we're doing these events and I'm planning to host more, it can help earn a lot more points. And then hopefully we're like 1st again and 2nd. And that's up all until March, I think, if not April, because for April they have like this awards event. I didn't go last term because honestly I was not as active of making a club, but spring term, I mean last year. But this year I definitely would like to attend, and also I can bring, I think, 2 other members, so it'll be fun. 2 to 3, we shall see, because she does like me, the direct coordinator, so I may sway and be like, can I please just invite 3 other people that are on the team, of course, on the club. Yeah, that they have competition. Literally, like literally, like they were nonchalant about it, the points. It may not seem big, but like it's still something that you're earning. But yeah, let's see. And the thing is, there's some students who are in a club, but they work for the school. So regardless, they're gonna be at the events, and they were kind of hazing. No, not kidding. Even though we're anti-hazing, but just to promote like them like having people write their club's name down on the sheet of paper. I was like, oh no, we need to get to it. But anyways, okay, for my birthday, I wanted, I don't know if it's still in plan and motion, but I wanted to do skydiving. Now, skydiving, I want to keep that for another birthday. I don't want to say which one in particular, just because I would like it to happen and then end up saying what I did. But just for right now, I'm sharing that I would like to do skydiving where I live because it sounds so nice. Now, the other birthday that I want to do like actual skydiving, it's outside of the state, outside where I live, because it would be so great experiencing it at this certain state slash country that I want to do it. So I'm just waiting. I have, yeah, that's like a plan of mine. Now, yeah, that's the idea for this birthday. I was going to do it with somebody. Now, they canceled the Electric Live, them going with me. So I just don't want to depend on like having someone say that they're down to do it and then ended up just not doing it. Now, obviously, I understand inconveniences like I had myself, but this is like I think already 3 times that I've asked something like an open invitation to them, and then it's either a no or it's either like end up not doing so. But I will say we did hang out. When did we hang out? I think last month. Last month before the week of before Friday, before the whole EDM dance thing. So after that, then that was that. But anyways, yeah. So that's a plan. Now, before my birthday, like actual birthday. Oh yeah, birthday. My actual birthday, I do want to have my own self-care day, which is go to a spa. I've never went to a spa before, and I think that would really loosen my tension because for me, I always tense up on my arms. As you can tell sometimes by my videos, I am tone. Um, yeah, I'm tone, and I played sports practically my whole life since middle school. So I also played flag football during that time, 8th grade up until sophomore year. But like seriously and like having fun was middle school. So I believe 8th grade when I was QB, when I threw the ball like at a quicker speed, I heard it like kind of crack, but not my bone. It was more of the ligament. So I honestly I have to check that out. I know that's pricey, so I don't plan to anytime soon, just because there's certain other priorities I have right now. But I do think a spa day and massage would be helpful, and it'll be relief. So that's my plan the day before my birthday. And then let's see what else did I have in mind. To be like a good like I do this. A good day or start to my birthday, just because there's so much chaos. Like there's already too much chaos, and like I say, like bickering here and there at times with family. Not just me, but just siblings fighting. That I just want it to be like a easy going. So that's that. And let's see. For sure, spa day the day before. I do have plans. There's something before my birthday though. Wow. Before my birthday though, that's incorporated for my actual birthday, that's more like physical things. So you'll see that more than likely next live, once I go live on Friday. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited for it. I'll just give a little insight. The appointment that I'm going tomorrow is one of those things for physical. Now, definitely no surgery, but what I'm saying is just something different appearance-wise. So I'm excited for that. I feel like I'm breathing so heavy today. Okay. I will definitely keep my club going throughout college. I'm unsure if I want to do it for next term, fall term. I would like to continue it only for the purpose of a good resume and transfer scripts with the direct coordinator. I have enjoyment running the club and creating it. Now, the only thing, it'll just be inactive, which is no problem, but I think what's going to happen, I might have to unactivate it. In my head, back of my head, I love volleyball, so I was thinking maybe I could sway my end to like being one of the officers for volleyball and also just going there more. Because originally I wanted to incorporate running 3 times a week this term, but I ended up just having it 2 times a week. So it's all about balancing, honestly, for like my schedule and everything. Let's see. Oh, that's so funny, the tomatoes. At first I thought those were oranges. Especially that, yes. And honestly, recently, when I say recently, I mean like, let's see, like last year. What was it? Last year. I mean, last year's like 2025 because it's freshly 2026. It was a certain month. I think it was before summer last year. So my arm, okay, basically it's my right shoulder. Like, I don't think you hear it. Oh, okay, I don't know if you heard that. That's what always bothers me. So regardless, I always warm my body up or stretch before I do incorporate or do my workout, because to not be injured, but also because of that. Like, I always have to rotate it because it feels too tense. So besides that though, this arm, my left arm, more of my bicep, but right here, when I did push-ups that month last year somewhat, I felt like I strained something, but not to the point where it hurt. More like when I do it, I hear like a little crack, which is like the muscle or ligament. But I'm like, what the heck? It bothers me because now it's more like psychological now. For instance, I think 2 days ago, I have a push-up bar, pull-up bar, and obviously I would like to start my calisthenics already. So when I did that 2 days ago, when I did my pull-up, like the third pull-up, I felt like this little, not sharp pain, it was more just like the noise, or like I feel like I needed to pop it to like the release, like the gap or cramp in that way. Yeah, so for sure I do need to check that because I feel like it might be a dislocation. My trapezoids, I think that's what they're called, or my scallops, my blades, they already touch, which is it's not a problem. But again, it's more right here, like right here where I feel tension. So it's gonna be so nice. It'll be so nice. I would do it earlier this month, but it's pretty busy this month. And again, I don't have my own vehicle right now. I borrow it. So at times it's kind of a hassle to like take the car when I like really need it. But And again, I feel like this month, out of every month that has passed, it has been spending. So that's why I don't want to spend it just yet. I'd rather wait until I work on Sunday and then that spend some money. Oh, spend the money for this fall because I want to go to a good one. No sketchy one either, but a good one where it's gonna relieve me. Let's see. Yes, I hope so too. It will. Also, the gym I have now, I was planning to go a little earlier today, but once again, I don't have I don't have my own car just yet. So it's being used right now. So like I said, when it comes back, I'm gonna hit the gym. What I mean is I would like to use the sauna today, but it's too late and I don't want to go to the sauna once I'm out and go out to the car again. It's gonna be chilly because it's been chilly. Because I don't know his name, but P, the groundhog, he said that it'll be 6 weeks still with winter, the cold. So that means my birthday will be cold. And that's another thing. I think for skydiving, depending on the weather, like I think wind wouldn't be too much. I haven't searched it up if that's an issue or that can happen because it's too windy. It has to be like a nice weather. But yes, let's see. Honestly, it's gonna be like a simple car. I've always seen the little mini cars, and at the same time, I've always seen, let's see, I've always seen like these cute little buggy cars. But yeah, that could fit me. How people say like people fit their cars, but I seen Toyotas, I've seen Hondas. We have a Chevy right now, a little Chevy 2012, I think, or 10, 2012. That one's so nice, but it's been so used and siblings in the back, making it messy. I don't want that. But if I were to have that as like my own car, oh yes. The interior for like the wheel itself, I liked it at the time when we first had it. Nothing too crazy because this is my first car and I just don't want too much to happen or like car insurance and everything else. So we shall see. So more than likely a basic car and enough mileage, like good mileage. No Amazon haul today. I will say I did go to Ross a few days ago, I think this week, but that can be shown another time because I am already past this live and I am a little bit hungry, but I still have a few minutes. I'm not going out right away now. But the thing I can show you from the haul though, or from Ross, is this cute bag. This is not going to be used until spring, till March. Look how beautiful this color is. This is like a mac and cheese crayon color. This is not, it's like a Dell sort of. It's not really neon. Now this is such a cute beach bag. Very big, very, oh, so good, so good. And it closes. These are the type of tote bags I love. And it actually like closes all the way, like even here. This brand is Surf and Sand. And you will be catching me, hopefully, in pictures with that because it's so pretty and aesthetic and I like it. It brightens up certain things. But that's like a little thing. That's one of the things I purchased at Ross. It was mainly clothes though, but that was the only bag that I purchased. I like the weather. I like the cold, but yeah, not built for it. We're so used to it just being like, let's say like a 1 or 2 day pass of cold in South Florida, but this is like prolonged. which sometimes I'm okay with only because like the outfits I have. But still, like the clothing underneath, that's not what I have enough for. Like a lot of long sleeves. I only have long sleeve, like actual outfits I want to wear outside of like a long sleeve under long sleeve undershirt. Well, what do you mean switch to a non-gym day? I'm okay. Like today's not going to be arms. And I don't hit heavy weights right now. I did when I was in basketball my sophomore year because we had to. It was, oh my gosh, so good. But anyways, I now normally do at least between 5-pound weights dumbbells to 10 most, but it's always in between 5 to 8. 5 pounds and 8 pounds. Now for glutes, that's so different. There's like 2 things I need to check. No, 3 things. This, and then 1 hip. But the hip can be solved because it's not the strongest right now, only because the cracking noise, which is so annoying. That's like the first thing I've always had. Let's see. Yeah, little buggies are cute. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I hear that. I hear you. I have been looking for a second job too. Where I work at's okay. I love it. Like I love it. But to help me with other skills, let's say like hard skills or soft skills, I'm seeking possibly Publix, and I have one nearby me. So I have to see with that too. And I'm in the process of selling things too, like clothing. So it's just, oh my gosh. Okay. I spazzed out a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Because for sure the clothing I have, I think I mentioned this one time, like earlier on the lives, where I have clothes that are worth good use and kind of vintage theme for girls and like what's very trendy right now and everything. So I'm going to be selling it on Depop and Facebook Market. My initial planned for today, but it's going to be rearranged because I wanted the car like closer, about like 6:30 to hit workout, come back, do the live. But it's being used right now by my dad. So once they come back, if he has to grab the stuff for the party, grab it, take it out. But I'm going to do the gym. And before that, hold on, reprocess. Okay, I was initially going to work out earlier, come back, do the live, and then set up finishing my Facebook Market because I already have that linked up on my Instagram bio. So I already like started the account. Now that I have a new phone, which is this phone that I'm doing the live right now, I'm going to sign into that. I have the password somewhere. I think it's an easy password. No, not an easy password. I think it's an easy Gmail that I do use. It's just me remembering the password. So I might have to reset the password to a new one. And what I think Facebook isn't too iffy how you take the picture. But for Depop, for sure though, that's why I want to have a mannequin. So my white background on the walls that we have in this apartment to display it on the mannequin and then start making another side income and another income for saving up for certain things. But yes, that's where I'll be selling it. It's gonna be Depop and also Facebook Market. Yes, you have to be a student and faculty at the school. Let me see. I'm also excited for or anticipating next week some different food to try, because when I'm going to go out of town, it's going to be in an area where I have been, but not the longest time. It was when I was younger. I'm not gonna say the place yet until like I come back, or once you see the photos while I post them on here and also on Instagram. But that place, the food, I'm excited. I've watched other YouTubers and people rate and review the food choices that they ordered. It's gonna be some breakfast items and for sure dinner and lunch. It's gonna be cold. I think everywhere's cold right now, so it's gonna be cold. Colder there. I don't know yet if it's going to be snowing there. So once next week comes, I'm going to text my friend and ask her, hey, like, is it snowing now? Like, just to know what to actually like finalize packing, because I have pretty okay thick clothes, but again, I don't live there, and yeah, I might need a thicker jacket. Paragliding, let me check real quick. Have you done it? Have you done paragliding before? Paragliding. Oh, this one. Okay, this does look cool. See, I would like to do that in a different state, not here. Like, I don't even think we have one here. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, they do. They actually really do. But I would enjoy it. In my head, I would prefer enjoying it in a different state. Oh, no? Okay. Yeah, that one I would try. Now, the triangle one where, like, you're, like, laying, I don't think I would do that. Oh, parasailing. Let's see, parasailing. Oh, this one. I've seen this one, yeah. Maybe not that one. Maybe not that one. Even though I want to do skydiving, maybe not that one, only because I don't really trust the person who's gonna drive the boat, and I've seen some videos where like they're end up going in the water and then like no. A console like a PS or Xbox, no, that I don't have. I don't plan on having. I don't really play any games. The only games I do play, like Temple Run, but I literally don't have any games on my phone either. I've played Mortal Kombat. That's like me possibly. Actually, no. And then I played this Dragon Ball Z game. I don't remember what was the name, but that was the last thing I played, and that was in April of last year. Yeah, flying 100 feet in the sky, I'm okay with. Because I'm not an expert yet, someone's like attached to me. Well, I'm attached to somebody. So, I really don't have anything. The water, I don't know. We'll just have to see. Maybe. But for sure, I would like to start off with doing the skydiving for sure. I've done a little bit snorkeling in the Key West years ago. That was so pretty. So I wouldn't mind doing that again, older Key West. I did that when I was 8 with my family. Or 9. So nice. Yeah, we saw the school fishes. We even saw the fish that ate Nemo's mom. I don't remember what they're called. I think it starts with a B. But that was a little bit scary. Only because my cousin, she had her jewelry necklace on. And the reflection, like the sunlight to the water to her necklace. He saw, like the fish saw and like turned quickly. But then she like holds in her hand. That was like kind of a little crazy. I saw a little bit. Yeah, snorkeling, I would love to do that again. And then scuba diving, yes. Not right now though. Like it sounds so good. But scuba diving in the cave, like, I'm not scared of the water. It's more just the fact that there's not enough light besides like the light you guys have. But I would have to see. I would have to. Yeah, that's a lot of like feet training too. No, not right now. No, not right now. Not right now, of course. Like my trip, the video of us doing a road trip in Florida, like it was cold. I'm like, oh my gosh, like what the heck? Like I'm okay with doing a little ice cold plunge, but the water and then stepping foot out of the water, no. Yes, water does have sharks. A lot of fishes too. Ooh, in Hawaii though, I saw this YouTuber. She swam the sharks. That looks so fun. But you do have to wear specific bathing suits, so like you don't attract them or lure them, whatever. But everything went smooth for her. Song of the week? I don't have one. Let me see. Oh my gosh, I don't have one. Let's see. Let's just see what I have on YouTube real quick. The last thing I heard. I have some, but they're just on my Spotify. Let's see. Yesterday. What did I hear yesterday? Okay, we have Big Dogs by Hanu Mankind. That was like that went viral, I think 2 years ago now. Or a year ago. Yeah, 2 years, 2024. That one was, it's such a like, yeah, so good. Like a pumped up song. Or let's say like after you're finished working out, or like a good day outside, the sun, everything. And then like you feel refreshed again. And hearing that song, a little, a booster, it's good. Thank you. I tried with my hair being, look, see, it already came out a little bit because I don't have the, what's it called? The rubber bands. But this is, it's nice. I'm waiting for my hair to grow a lot longer. Just trusting the process. I like the length of it how it is now. I want to have my hair flat ironed. That's another thing I guess you could say for my birthday too. Or then maybe the day before my birthday, flat iron it. But certain way the Dominican salon, because in Georgia when I had it first done ever at a Dominican salon, them not ruining my curls, like perm, known perm, but a certain mask and conditioner to like have it like flat straight. So beautiful. So I definitely want to find one here so then I can have that and then it'll be complete. But yes, yeah. And then this braid too. I'm gonna flat iron this a little bit more to be flatter. Yes, I can. I have braided a few people's hairs, but only this. Only a normal braid and then the fish braid, I think it's called. Now this braid I have not yet to master it. The braid that goes like that. Both my natural hair and straight hair. What's so funny with my hair type, okay, I have curly hair. Now when I flat iron it, it's so like dense, or not dense, dense is heavy, so lightweight. Like when I even do a braid, or like let's say if I were to master have someone do the braids like this for me, I don't think I've had someone actually do the braids for me like that, but just like if I tried myself, it's like not thick enough to hold together when someone who has straight hair ends up staying like that. I'm like, how is this so? It's so funny because when my curls are out and dry, they're pretty thick, obviously, and curly hair already has dense enough. So I'm just like, that's so ironic to me. Okay guys, I'm going to end the live now. Thank you again for joining and just hearing some updates. My birthday is next month, so I'm excited for that, and also everything else that's ahead of me this week coming up and tomorrow, because I'm going to be celebrating a birthday and my appointment, which I'm excited about, a difference of appearance. So yes, I'll see you guys next Friday, and more than likely you'll see some long form videos hopefully posted this week. I just need to find a quiet area so I can make that video, a specific video, and also for sure there's going to be a long form video of the collab event that I'll be having next week. So yes, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!